You see me, the remarkable journey of Princess Leonor of Spain and her sister Sofia. She stands barely 5 feet tall, yet carries the weight of a 1,000-year monarchy on her shoulders. At just 19 years old, Princess Leonor of Asturias will one day rule over 47 million Spaniards, making her one of the most powerful women in Europe. But behind the carefully choreographed royal appearances and the burden of destiny lies a story far more complex and captivating than most realize. A story of two sisters navigating the impossible balance between normal teenage life and preparing for a throne that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires. Asterisk. The crown princess who almost wasn't. Princess Leonor's very existence represents a historic shift in Spanish royal tradition. Born on October 31, 2005, she entered the world during a time when Spain was grappling with fundamental questions about gender equality and royal succession. Just 2 years before her birth, the Spanish constitution was amended to allow the firstborn child, regardless of gender, to inherit the throne, a change that would prove prophetic when Leonor arrived as the eldest daughter of then Prince Felipe and Princess Letizia. Had she been born just a few years earlier, the crown would have automatically passed to any younger brother. Instead, Leonor became the first Spanish princess born with an unshakable claim to the throne, setting a precedent that would echo across European monarchies. Her younger sister, Infanta Sofia, born in 2007, would grow up knowing she would always walk one step behind her sister in the line of succession, a dynamic that has shaped both their personalities and their relationship in ways that continue to fascinate royal watchers worldwide. Two sisters, two destinies. The relationship between Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia offers a window into one of the most intriguing sibling dynamics in modern royalty. While Leonor has been groomed from birth for queenship, learning multiple languages, studying constitutional law, and mastering the art of royal diplomacy, Sofia has carved out her own identity as the spare heir, free from the crushing expectations that follow her older sister everywhere. Those who have observed the sisters together describe a relationship built on genuine affection but marked by the inevitable complications of their predetermined roles. Leonor, described by palace insiders as naturally serious and studious, seems to have embraced her destiny with remarkable maturity. Sofia, meanwhile, displays a more spontaneous personality, often seen laughing and joking during formal events while her sister maintains perfect royal composure. The contrast became particularly evident during their joint appearances at state functions. While Leonor delivers speeches with practiced precision in multiple languages, Sofia often serves as her sister's emotional anchor, offering reassuring smiles and subtle gestures of support. Palace sources suggest that Sofia's presence actually helps Leonor relax during high-pressure situations, creating a partnership that may well define the future of the Spanish monarchy. The making of a modern princess. Princess Leonor's education represents a carefully orchestrated preparation for 21st-century monarchy. Unlike previous generations of Spanish royals who were educated primarily within palace walls, Leonor has attended regular schools alongside commoner children, learning to navigate normal social dynamics while carrying the extraordinary burden of her future role. Her academic journey began at the Santa Maria de los Rosales School in Madrid, the same institution attended by her father. Here, she excelled in languages, currently speaking Spanish, Catalan, English, and Arabic with varying degrees of fluency. Her teachers describe a student who combines natural intelligence with an almost supernatural sense of responsibility, often staying late to perfect assignments and showing particular interest in history and international relations. The decision to send Leonor to UWC Atlantic College in Wales for her international baccalaureate marked another groundbreaking moment in Spanish royal education. This choice, which removed her from Spanish soil for extended periods, demonstrated the royal family's commitment to providing Leonor with a truly international perspective, essential preparation for ruling a country that bridges Europe, Latin America, and North Africa through its historical connections. At Atlantic College, Leonor lived in dormitories with students from dozens of countries, participating in rescue drills, environmental projects, and cultural exchanges that broadened her worldview far beyond traditional royal education. Fellow students, bound by strict confidentiality agreements, have described her as surprisingly normal, someone who did her own laundry, participated in communal kitchen duties, and struggled with the same academic pressures as her peers, albeit while surrounded by discreet security personnel. The weight of history. Understanding Princess Leonor requires grasping the complex history she will inherit. The Spanish monarchy has survived civil wars, dictatorship, and multiple restoration attempts. Her grandfather, King Juan Carlos, played a crucial role in Spain's transition to democracy after Franco's death, but his reign ended under clouds of scandal that forced his abdication and exile. Her father, King Felipe VI, has spent his reign attempting to restore the monarchy's reputation while navigating increasingly complex political terrain. Leonor represents the monarchy's bet on the future, a princess raised in democratic Spain, educated internationally, and prepared to rule a country where Republican sentiment runs strong in several regions. Opinion polls consistently show that while support for the monarchy remains stable, it is far from universal, with significant portions of the population favoring a republic. This reality shapes everything about Leonor's preparation. Unlike British or Swedish royals who inherit relatively secure thrones, Leonor must prepare to rule a country where her very legitimacy may be questioned. Palace advisors have therefore emphasized her connection to ordinary Spaniards, her mastery of regional languages like Catalan, and her understanding of Spain's complex regional dynamics. Sister Sofia, the royal wild card. While Leonor prepares for queenship, her sister Sofia has emerged as perhaps an even more intriguing figure. Without the burden of succession, Sofia has developed a personality that combines royal polish with surprising authenticity. Those who have worked with both sisters describe Sofia as more naturally charismatic, quicker to laugh, and more willing to engage in spontaneous interactions with the public. This dynamic has led to speculation about Sofia's future role. Some royal experts suggest she may become Leonor's most trusted advisor, serving as a bridge between the throne and Spanish society. Others predict she may carve out an independent path, perhaps pursuing careers in international relations, humanitarian work, or business, following the example of non-inheriting royals in other European monarchies. The sisters' relationship has been tested by the normal pressures of adolescence combined with extraordinary circumstances. Both attended the same Welsh college, though at different times, and both have had to navigate teenage life under constant media scrutiny. Palace sources suggest they maintain regular contact through encrypted messaging apps and that Sofia often serves as Leonor's advisor on everything from fashion choices to social media strategy. The modern royal challenge. Princess Leonor faces challenges that would have been unimaginable to previous generations of Spanish royals. Social media has created a 24/7 royal spotlight where every gesture is analyzed, every outfit dissected, and every public appearance scrutinized for signs of political meaning. The rise of regional independence movements, particularly in Catalonia, means that her future subjects include millions who fundamentally reject the legitimacy of the Spanish state she will represent. Her handlers have responded by crafting a carefully managed public image that emphasizes her youth, her international education, and her connection to ordinary Spaniards. Her first major solo speech, delivered at the Princess of Asturias Awards when she was just 13, demonstrated remarkable poise while carefully avoiding any controversial political statements. Her subsequent appearances have followed a similar pattern, confident and polished, but meticulously neutral on divisive issues. The challenge lies in balancing this careful neutrality with the authentic personality that makes royals relatable to their subjects. Early indicators suggest Leonor may have inherited her mother's serious demeanor and her father's careful diplomatic instincts, but palace insiders hope she will also develop the warmth and spontaneity that made her grandfather popular during his early reign. Military training and royal duty. Following Spanish tradition, Princess Leonor has begun military training that will prepare her for her eventual role as Supreme Commander of the Spanish Armed Forces. Her enrollment at the General Military Academy of Zaragoza represents another milestone in her preparation for queenship, as she learns military protocol, leadership skills, and the strategic thinking essential for her future constitutional role. The military training also serves a broader purpose in Spanish society, where the armed forces remain deeply respected institutions. By serving alongside future military leaders, Leonor builds relationships that will be crucial during her reign while demonstrating her commitment to shared sacrifice and national service. Her sister Sofia, meanwhile, has shown interest in different paths of service, participating in youth programs focused on environmental protection and social justice. This divergence suggests the sisters may develop complementary roles, Leonor as the constitutional head of state and Sofia as a more activist royal focused on social causes. The global stage. As Princess Leonor approaches adulthood, she increasingly appears on the international stage where she will spend much of her career as queen. Her participation in events like the Princess of Asturias Awards has introduced her to Nobel laureates, world leaders, and cultural figures who will shape her understanding of Spain's role in global affairs. These international connections prove crucial for a country like Spain, which maintains complex relationships across multiple continents. As the heir to a throne that once ruled the world's largest empire, Leonor must understand Spain's connections to Latin America, its role in European integration, and its position as a bridge between Europe and Africa. Her language skills prove particularly valuable in this context. Her fluency in English opens doors throughout the English-speaking world, while her understanding of Arabic reflects Spain's historical connections to North Africa and the growing importance of Middle Eastern relations. Palace advisors have hinted at plans for her to study Mandarin as well, recognizing China's growing influence in global affairs. Looking forward, the future queen. As Princess Leonor enters adulthood, speculation naturally turns to her eventual reign. Constitutional experts suggest she may inherit the throne sometime in the 2040s or 2050s, assuming normal patterns of royal succession. By then, she will rule a Spain that may look dramatically different from today, potentially more decentralized, more diverse, and facing challenges we can barely imagine today. Her preparation suggests a monarch who will be more internationally minded than her predecessors, more comfortable with technology and social media, and more aware of the need to justify the monarchy's continued existence in democratic terms. Whether this preparation will prove sufficient remains an open question that will define not just her reign, but the future of the Spanish monarchy itself. The human story behind the crown. Perhaps most remarkably, both Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia have managed to maintain recognizably human qualities despite their extraordinary circumstances. Those who have interacted with them describe young women who laugh at jokes, worry about exams, and navigate the universal challenges of growing up, albeit while surrounded by security details and constitutional law textbooks. Their story continues to unfold against the backdrop of a Spain still defining its relationship with its royal family. As Princess Leonor prepares for eventual queenship and Sofia carves out her own role, they carry not just their personal ambitions but the hopes and doubts of millions of Spaniards who will judge whether monarchy remains relevant in the modern world. The girl who will be queen, and her sister who will help her carry that burden, represent both the continuity of a thousand-year institution and the possibility of its complete transformation. In their hands lies the future of one of Europe's oldest monarchies, a responsibility that would seem impossible for anyone to bear, yet one they appear to be embracing with remarkable grace and determination. You see them in carefully staged photographs and formal ceremonies, but behind the royal facade are two remarkable young women writing the next chapter of Spanish history.